Welcome to Story of Story. We are going to watch the story of Ratna movie. Let's get into the movie's story. In the opening scene of the movie, on a road in a mountainous region of Tamil Nadu, the bus going on that road kills all the people who are being beaten up by three criminals and takes their jewelry and money. The police officers are angry that they have to catch those thieves. A police inspector takes on the responsibility of catching them. But the police inspector, who took on the responsibility of catching them, on the same road, plans and kills the thieves. On the other side, a black haired girl from Tirupati comes to Vellore and gets into the bus. She doesn't have anyone now, so she asks for a job from a boy in a market in Vellore and starts cutting leaves in his shop. A boy is born to them. He too starts growing up in the same shop. While going on like that, one day, the boy who had kidnapped a girl from the same market kills the head of the girl with some poison, saves the girl's life, and goes to jail. While in that prison, he keeps crying thinking of his mother. But his father doesn't show what happened to his mother. Years pass by, and after a few years, the boy comes out as a teenager. He hugs the girl affectionately. This is shown in present day, in 2024. In Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, at the border of these states, at every mile, a person's body parts are cut off and a brutal murderer is kept there. Since there are body parts at the border of two states, it is confusing which state police is investigating it. But since the head is not found yet, the police is searching for the head. Such a brutal incident has happened, right? This incident happened a few months ago. That's where they start the story. When a school bus goes to pick up a girl from school, the school bus breaks down. The driver sends the girl to a car. Actually, it's an Andhra vehicle. A councillor from Andhra is in that vehicle. While this is happening, they show us the ocean. In this movie, his name is Panier Selvam. Now he is an MLA in Alankichi. He is the one who does all the bad things here. He does all kinds of bad things. But he does it in a good way. He is a rowdy who is an MLA against bad people. They show the next scene to see what kind of good things he will do. The school driver has put a girl in a car. The girl who went in that car is now in the hospital. The girl's father gets angry and calls the ocean. The ocean has a school girl. So he gets angry. The ocean has a bar. Yogi Babu sees that bar. The hero of the movie, RATHINAM Vishal, is drunk and lying there. He is the one who killed the lady in the market, saved the life of the ocean, and went to jail. The hero sees the ocean as his own uncle. So why does he see the ocean as the hero's uncle? The same way, the ocean also raises the hero as his nephew. Even if there is a problem in that area, the hero's uncle calls Ratnamai. The hero also calls Ratnamai. The hero also comes to the hospital and sees the girl. When the girl gets into the car, the Andhra councillor has his hand on her. The girl is also scared and runs away from the car. So the girl is injured. The hero's uncle says, this is all known to the hero. The hero's uncle also says, this is all known to the hero. After that, the hero also asks the councillor, who is the councillor? The hero's men come to the council in Andhra and surround the councillor. Then what? The real chasing is a fight. The hero tries to kill everyone, but the councillor runs away. At the end, the hero kills the councillor with a stick. In the next scene, the collector of Tiruvallur district is talking about a very important thing. That is, in 1959, when Tamil Nadu's capital was given to Andhra, the state of the Tamilians in Tamil Nadu was changed to Andhra. So, due to the lack of protection for those lands, a group from the urban area is buying those lands at a reduced price. 40 years ago, a man who settled in America had 40 acres of land in Tirupati. That man had 3 sons. All 3 of them settled in America. At that time, Tamil Nadu, then Tirumalingam, Kesavan and Punyakudi, who joined Kerala. All 3 of them made a fake ID in the name of those 3 boys, sold that land for millions and settled in the city from Tirupati. All 3 of them are the reason for cheating the land and capturing it. The education minister of that state is also full support for all 3 of them. All 3 of them are now called Bhima Rayudu, Sappa Rayudu, Raghava Rayudu. If you say Rayudu brothers, everyone in the city has grown to an unknown extent. Now, the Rayudu brothers who are talking in this group, Sappa Rayudu, Bhima Rayudu, who is an elder brother of Rayudu, has said that they have recently looted a big place. The registrar has said that the value of that place is going to increase now. He said that we should register immediately. Okay, the register is not complete. It is seen only when you go to that place. The place they looted is different. Now, they have built a big college building in that place. It seems that the place is different. It seems that the surveyor has escaped from that place. Bhima Rayudu, who keeps the surveyor in the same place and beats him in anger. Not only that, Ri and Thasildar who belong to that area, all of them threaten and say that you have to fix this. Otherwise, you too have to die like the surveyor. In the next scene, they show the hero of our movie. They show the hero running fast and catching the bus. Now, they are going to their friend's house in Vellore. Then, one of the people on the bus fainted. The hero goes fast and busts him. Then we know that the hero is a nurse. Then, they take the hero to the hospital. We know that the doctor there is a nurse. Now, the hero has written a NEET exam to become a doctor. He has passed the exam 3 times. Since he didn't get a seat in the government, he has taken the exam for the 4th time and is coming to Vellore now. We know that only after the hero told the doctor. At the same time, the hero and the heroine seem to be cheating by taking money and not returning it. They beat him and drag him away. Not only did the inspector who was standing there call them and interrogate, but when he saw the hero, he said, "You look like you have seen you somewhere. You are the son of the lawyer who worked in the market, right? You are the son of the lawyer who was arrested in the Prathal case, right?" The hero suddenly gets angry and beats the police. As soon as he puts his hand on a cockroach, all the cockroaches start preparing to arrest the hero. So, the angry hero's uncle and the MLA enter the police meeting and beat the police for speaking ill of Ratanathan's mother. Why? If you speak ill of your children, will you be quiet? All these days, you were getting along well with him, right? Now that you have joined hands with the cockroach, we are doing the job you should be doing. He threatens the police, saying, "Don't mess with us." Then the hero's uncle is an MLA, that too a big shot. That's why the police don't do anything to Ratanathan. Then the hero tells Yogi about his mother. The hero's mother has been raising the hero in the market. She has been looking for a job there. A lady who did Prathal business there has seen the hero's mother and tried to lure her into their business. Even though the hero's mother didn't come, she kidnapped the little hero, threatened the hero's mother, and locked her in the customer's room. At that time, the police raid has also come. When the hero's mother was also arrested, the hero himself saw it. That is, the little hero has seen it. The hero's mother said that her son saw her in this pond. The hero's mother was heartbroken and hanged herself in the police station. The hero tells Yogi to feel this. After that, when the hero and Yogi are talking to their men in a tea shop, the hero and the heroine see their friend on a scooter. The hero and the heroine remember seeing them somewhere. So they all drink and start following the heroine. But somehow the heroine and her friend miss each other. At the same time, an Andhra rowdy gang is looking for them in the same area. They are looking for them very fiercely. After that, the hero and his men say that they have been in the same house for 10 years without renting it for a long time. Hereafter, this house is ours. The hero and his men are destroying the Adawadi family that has rented a house in the court. But they see it is a hero and think that the hero is a bad rowdy. This is how the good rowdyism of the hero's uncle and hero is seen as bad in the eyes of the people. Next, when the heroine is coming to a college to write her exam, the hero again sees the heroine in front of the college. I don't know what it is, but the hero is standing there in amazement. An Andhra gang was looking for someone, right? They must have come to kill the heroine. Now they are going to kill the heroine by seeing the heroine. The hero suddenly goes in and sends the heroine safely into the campus. The heroine is very nervous and goes in quickly. After finishing the exam and coming out, everything is in a mess there. Now there are no rowdies and no heroes there. Then the hero's friend comes and says, "Do you already know him? Do you think they don't have anyone like they know you?" He said that and hit him. The heroine is confused. Because they don't know who the people who came to kill them are. They don't even know who the hero who saved them is. In that fight, the hero has been stabbed. Now that the hero is at the station, the heroine and her friend come there. The hero is in the process of handing over the Andhra gang to the police and finding out who they are. Only then does the hero realize that the hero is not a bad rowdy, but a good rowdy who fights for a good cause. From that, the heroine has a good opinion of the heroine. Even when the heroine is staying at her friend's house at night, the hero comes to the road of the boys to protect them. "Until you finish your exam here, we will protect you. Don't be afraid and sleep," he says to the heroine. The hero's respect for the heroine continues to increase. But does the hero love the heroine? Or is there some other reason behind the hero's carelessness? We only know as we go along. Just like that, the hero starts running around to protect the heroine. The heroine, seeing that, seems to be starting to fall in love with the heroine. Just like this, after the job is done, the heroine gets on the bus to leave for her hometown. Then the hero who came there says, "Go safely," and leaves from there. But he couldn't leave. To ask the heroine, "Can I take a photo of you?" To ask the heroine, the hero wants to take a selfie. But the hero only takes photos of the heroine. After the bus leaves from there, he comes to see his uncle, Samuthrakani. He says, "I heard that you're going around in front of that girl. Do you like that girl? Shall I hug that girl?" For that, the hero suddenly starts crying. Then he sees what the matter is. The heroine is like the mother of the hero. That's why the hero has done everything for the heroine in his mother's lap. Just like that, the hero's mother came to the market in the heroine's lap. Raised the hero. Then, in the eyes of the prostitute, she threatened him. Then kidnapped the little hero. With that, in the prostitute's business, she tried to make the hero's mother suffer. At that time, she was caught by the police. Her son saw himself in that murder. In disgrace, he was hanged and died. Because the heroine was in the mother's lap, the hero often called the heroine, "Come on, let's go." The hero's uncle also said, "How is this possible? This is a miracle." He stands with surprise. Then, the hero's uncle found out that the heroine was traveling alone. When they were here, they tried to kill her. When they go to the village, they will be idle. Take that girl carefully and leave her at their house. The hero's uncle also sent the heroine. The heroine drove the car fast and somehow covered the bus. It is dangerous to travel alone. When he brought her down, the rowdies started running around again. What's next? A real fight. Then a chasing. Somehow manage that fight. The hero deceives them and brings the heroine to a forest and hides. Like this, the heroine does not know who the rowdies are to kill the heroine. However, the heroine had told the heroine before that she had a problem with the land in the court. "Can you tell me some details about it?" The heroine asked the heroine. That's when the heroine started telling. Now, the heroine is living in a reformed state. Because the heroine's father's business was lost, now he is doing a pickle business. Their family has 5 acres of land in Andra's border city. There is a cemetery of their elders. It is their custom to go there often. But, when they went there for the last time, they demolished all the tombs there and built a medical college. The medical college was built by the Rayudu brothers. Actually, it was the land of the heroine's family. Next to it, there was the land where the Rayudu brothers lived. The surveyors miscalculated that land and built the building in the place of the heroine's family. So, the heroine's father complained to the city police station. So, the area officials asked the heroine's father to get the money and register the land. But, the heroine's family said, "The land is like our God. We won't give it up." Immediately, the Rayudu brothers came to the heroine's house. The heroine's grandfather was not feeling well in the wheelchair. They pushed him away. The heroine's father came to hit him. The heroine came there with a sickle and grabbed the Rayudu and pushed him away. The Rayudu fell down and cut his mouth. Because of that incident, the Rayudu was very angry. The hero, who was listening to all this, was still awake here. He stayed there all night and came to the heroine's house in the morning. The heroine's family took the heroine into the house with affection. But, the villains, who knew that the hero and the heroine were at home, not only set off bombs in the hero's car, but also went around the heroine's house. Then what? The hero took the sickle from his car and ran like hell. At one point, the people of Bhima Rayudu started running in fear. The heroine's father filed a case in the court that no one should enter that place and got a stay order. But without respecting that, the Rayudu brothers, to open the medical college, immediately took the heroine there. Even big police officers came there for that villain. The court itself gave a stay order. But without respecting that, big officers came here. Break down the building and give the land to them. Otherwise, the college belongs to the heroine. After that, beat up everyone who came to beat up, make the heroine sit and perform the puja, finish the puja, and then take the hero and the heroine. But, in the meantime, nothing could be done by the villain group. An education minister will be a support to the villain group, right? To tell the truth, he is the one who built the medical college in the name of the villains. The villains are his minions. Only 20 crores have been invested in those villains. The minister has put everything else. That's why he's coming and shouting. Somehow, register that land soon and try to open that college. Not only that, to say that they are giving me pressure, Bhima Roy too, after killing Hiran, will register that place. He says angrily, buying the land as his intention. Then why do they want to kill Hiran Malliga? If they kill like that, this family will not give that land at all. The hero is thinking on one side. That's when Hiran's father says something. For Hiran's education expenses, he borrowed 5 lakhs from someone and signed on a piece of paper. Hiran's father, knowing that, the villain group took the stamp paper from that person and prepared the place as if Hiran's father had written it for them. But there's a twist. That land can only be sold by the 6th generation of Hiran's family. Saying that, they have already written a villain left. The elders of that family. That 6th generation as Hiran. So, Hiran's father can only experience that place. Can't sell. Can't sell. The stamp paper you prepared can only be sold, that's when it becomes super. So, if they kill Hiran, won't the 5th generation be able to sell the stamp paper? Saying that, the villain group is being chased. Now, Hiran went to the college and created a scene. So, the Andhra police came to Hiran's house to arrest Hiran. But, at the right time, Hiran's uncle came with his men and said, "This is Tamil Nadu. If you want to arrest someone from Andhra to Tamil Nadu, first, there should be an arrest warrant. Even if there is, first, you should go to the local police station and bring the local inspector from there." Saying that, they came to arrest Hiran and threatened the police and sent him away. In this, there is a group called Mota Rajendran Rowdy Group. That group supports Hiran's uncle. They said, that area is like a local rowdy. After that, Hiran's uncle left Hiran and his men there and said, "Finish the problem from here." He said, "This is our problem," and left from there. After that, Hiran and his men decided to stay outside and eat in the hotel. But, Hiran talked to his family and arranged a room upstairs. But, they said, "Finish the problem and cook the food and eat in their house." They said, they will eat in the hotel. At the same time, the villain, Bhima Redu, prepared an arrest warrant to arrest Hiran and ordered the police to take him away. But, Raghava Redu and Sabha Redu and Hiran's uncle and Hiran know that there is a panchayat party in Vellore. But, they didn't know about the panchayat party and decided to finish the panchayat with them. Some people came to the panchayat as the villain, but Hiran tied them up and hanged them. Like this, Hiran and his men were beaten and chased by a priest who was doing puja, and he was always on his bike. But, the next day, the police prepared a warrant to arrest Hiran. Hiran's uncle knew about this and he called Hiran and told him not to get caught for 2 more days. Then, he told Hiran get his bail and then he can do immediately. Hiran came to Hiran and told him not to leave his house for 2 more days and asked his men to take care of Yogi and another person, and Hiran left from there. To arrest Hiran, the Andhra police took the local police and took Hiran's father to the local police station where Hiran was not there. In the next scene, to make Hiran come there, Hiran's men disguised as a priest and came to Hiran's house and acted like a priest and made Hiran come out and locked him up. Yogi and another person tried to stop the rowdy and tried to chase Hiran away, but Hiran passed out and was sent to the hospital and the police arrested Hiran. Hiran's uncle called Mota Rajendran and told him that if he was taken to the Andhra border, he would be killed. So, he asked the local police VTV to send the papers, and he casually called the police and told the hero that the police were looking for him and that he should be taken to the and that he should be taken. "We fought so much for this, now if you give it to us, it will be like we lost. It won't be like you lost, it will be like my uncle Panyasalvam lost. If I die in this problem, then you can give it to me." In the meantime, the educational minister is trying to get rid of the college problem from the villain. Because they have threatened the minister that if he talks to us alone, we will kill you. On the other hand, if you marry Hiran and send her far away, she will be safe there. Hiran's family saw a groom for Hiran, but Hiran says that I will marry Hiran. The Hiran who heard that quickly came to Hiran's house and hit Hiran angrily. That's when he starts telling the truth. Why is the hero helping Hiran so much? Hiran shows everyone the picture of his mother's statue. That's when everyone knows the whole thing. Not only that, Hiran says that he has never seen Malika in such a thought. Hiran doesn't know what to say. After this incident, the hero is also a little far from Hiran's house. Hiran, who was watching all this, will not ask like this anymore. Only after asking the hero to come home first, the hero comes home. As he was coming to Hiran's house, an Iron Man suddenly stops the bike. How did he convince the hero and take him to his house, saying that you have to do something for us? It turns out that the Iron Man's family is now eager to kill the villain. They ask the hero to kill the villain and he says he will give them the money. It seems that the villain has caused a great loss to their family. But even if the hero says he can't do it first because they ask again and again, the uncle calls Panaselvam and asks. But he says we shouldn't do all this in search of our son. When the hero tells them and comes from there, he is shocked to see something in a room through the window. Now the hero's uncle has also come to see the hero quickly. Because now the hero has to go to the college in Tirupati. They have found a place there. But now if you go to Tirupati in Andhra, the police will kill the villain's people, so the hero's uncle has come here to say no. But the hero agrees that this is the girl's goal. Not only that, he also says that he wants to kill the villain. But the hero's uncle does not agree to this. Okay, the hero has a plan to join the hero in the college. Suddenly, the villain's three original names, those who belong to Tamil Nadu and Kerala, and those who settled in America, and those who grew up with the property of those three people, all those details are called to the villain. Instead of putting the villain to shame, if you break the stair that the hero's family bought, I can break this truth, says the hero, threatening the villain. At the same time, the villains also know that the hero is going to go to college. So, the hero is not going to go to college. But the hero has already made a plan. Somehow, the hero comes to the airport by changing the route, makes the hero faint at the airport, goes to college through an ambulance and somehow gets an admission. But now he has to come back to Tamil Nadu. The hero now comes in a big tipper lorry, crushes all the cars of the villains coming in front of him through that lorry, and after a big chasing fight sequence is over, he comes in a bike in the middle and escapes through the forest. At the same time, the story of the hero and the villain is being told. The super ride and his men are hiding the hero and the heroine in the middle of the forest. But the hero, who does not think about anything, shoots the super ride with the gun he had. Then, the hero who left from there, drops the heroine near the house and leaves to kill all the other villains. But the heroine prevents the hero from leaving. Not only that, she also tells the hero's uncle the matter. Then the heroine speaks emotionally and calms the hero. Not only that, the hero's gun is also taken by the heroine. Next, they say that they can give the land back to the hero. Because the medical college has admitted more than 150 students so far. If we take the college by force, there is a chance that the boys will be very upset and do something. We should not spoil the lives of those boys. The hero is convinced by saying the same. At the same time, the death of the super ride is known to Bhima ride and Raghava ride. Now the villains talk to the Tamil Nadu CM through Andhra CM, and then the Tamil Nadu CM talks to the hero's uncle. Because if Panyaselvam, your nephew, Ratnam, shot 4 people in the forest, the matter has become big. Okay, leave it. Saying that, the Tamil Nadu CM says that both groups have arranged for peace talks on the government level. After this, he says that both groups should not do anything. The next day, the peace meeting begins. On one side, the villain team, and on the other side, the hero's uncle, the hero, and the heroine's family. All of them are there. The officer who comes to their meeting is Kotham Vasudev Menon. He is an officer from Delhi. He says that no one should make any noise here. He says that we should only speak what we speak. Since the hero has already decided to give the land, they agree to give the land. Not only that, if the college is running there, they say that they will give it. But the hero has a terrible twist. But instead of saying that it would be better if the college runs as a government college, they say that they will give the land to the government on their own. The heroine signs the document and gives it to him. The hero has given this idea to the heroine. Since he has given it to the government on his own, there is no place for the next speech. Immediately, Kotham Vasudev Menon sends a notice to the building. He says, "Put your hand on that building." He gives an order and leaves from there. Due to such an incident, the villain's group is sitting with their mouths open. The last hero comes to the villain and says that he has won. He says that he knows everything. Immediately, the villain's face starts to change. At the same time, the hero's uncle is also looking at the matter. He says, "Before I kill the hero, you die." After the villain came home, he was confused about how the hero said the name of Lokanaiki. At the same time, on the way back, the uncle of the hero, who made the hero stand in the way, says the name of Lokanaiki to him. His face is starting to change. You haven't been right since you went to that Ayer house. What happened? He asks what is happening without his knowledge. Only then the hero starts telling the truth. Because the hero would have come from Aya's house, right? Then the hero's mother would have killed a police inspector and those three thieves at the beginning of the movie, right? He was dressed like a husband and wife. Only then the hero knows that the family is his family. Only then the hero knows that the one in the photo is the hero's father. The hero's father fell in love with the hero's mother and married her. They lived well. The hero's mother also had a brother. But he was a thief. To tell the truth, at the beginning of the movie, they stole all the jewelry from the bus, right? It was stolen by the hero's mother's brother and his friends. Until the hero's mother knew about this, she had locked her brother and his friends in the house. Then the hero's mother's brother's hand got caught in the door. The hero's mother's brother escaped from there by cutting off all his fingers, saying that he would kill his brother-in-law if he came. If the hero's father or other policemen catch him first, his brother-in-law will kill him. So they went to catch him first by saying that they should catch him soon and hand him over to the court. Then, when the hero's mother, who was pregnant, was taking him with her, Lohanagi's brother, that is, the hero's mother's brother, joined his friends. How did the hero's mother escape from there to steal the bus? The three of them killed the hero's father. Only then did the hero's mother come to Vellore. The hero's mother's uncle is no one else. He is the main villain, Bhima Rayudu. The other two are his friends. The three of them acted like brothers and settled in the city of Andhra called Rayudu Brothers. That's why the hero now wants to kill Bhima Rayudu. After this, the hero takes the hero to his own family and spends time there. At the same time, when the hero found out about us and looked at us, the hero has been to Akkarikara twice in the last hour. Then, confirming that the Ayer family is there, they have killed the Ayer family. After that incident, the hero was very angry. If we leave them here, none of us will be left. He took the gun from the hero and took the hero with him. Since the hero's Ayer family was killed, the hero's uncle called me and said, "What, sir? You said you wouldn't do anything anymore. Now they have gone and killed." He says we need to know some conclusion. The news began to create pressure to arrest the villain rather than the Andhra police. Knowing this, the minister also called the villain and said, "Don't tell the police that I have a connection with you." Then the hero's uncle called the hero and said, "Don't go straight and do anything. After arresting them in jail, even if you say you can put them in jail, the hero won't listen. The Ayer family is the hero's family. In that, they plan to kill the villain with the remaining people and start executing them. The hero and his family members, how did the villain get into his place? Everyone took it in their own way. Finally, the villain was chased and kept in a temple. Only after that, the hero told the truth about who he was. Only after that, the hero kills the villain. Finally, the Ayer boys, he told them to leave the villain's body parts and put them on all the leaves. This is the scene from the beginning of the movie. Finally, the hero himself goes to the head of the villain and goes to the police station. Finally, they are going to put the hero in jail. The hero is also crying because of that. The hero tells the villain to marry another good boy. He says, "Do you want to name your unborn child?" That's why the villain is hugging and crying. That's how they end the movie.